Hello and welcome to Airgun Chronicles. This Airgun Chronicle is all about, can a entry-level break barrel air rifle compete with a high-end underlever air rifle, as in this one here. So this is my Walther LGU. I've had it for about 2014, 11 odd years. An early one. I've already done a video on this rifle. Go check it out. It's up against my HW77 carbine, and so check that one out if you haven't already. And also, as I get started, I'd just like to say thank you very much to everyone who has been liking and subscribing and watching and commenting and everything else. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you so much with that. I'm on target to, literally on target to hit enough subscribers so I can upgrade my equipment. So thank you very much. Anyway, onto it straight away. Here we go, because the light's fading. So I put plenty of practice into and preparation for this video, and the LGU is going to go up against the mystery rifle in the bag. Stay tuned for that. So this is going to be at 40 meters. This is. So we've been doing some practice in the rifles at 30, and I've pushed it out to 40 now to just see what goes on, so we can just see together how these perform at 40. The conditions are fairly stable, a little bit of wind blowing up, but it's as good as it's going to get. So I'm going to get onto it right now, really. So here we go. On the shooting with the LGU 177 caliber. Let's just have a little look at the pellets as I pop them in, because I'm just taking them straight from the tin. Got the scope at 9 times. I'm going to use 9 times as well on the other rifle, trying to keep it as fair as possible. My old science teacher would be proud. Here we go. So let's just get settled in. Right. Safety off, first shot. Okay. Full concentration phase here, folks. Talking and shooting. I'm going to try and do one or the other. Multitasking, well, again, my wife would say, leave that to her. Here we go. So I'll see what I've done there. I've immediately, because I've practiced with this rifle a lot, I've gone for a compensation at the 40 meters. It's interesting. 2, do 6 for time constraints. Like I say, I've already done a video on the LGU, the safety catch and its trigger and everything else. Check that video out of the LGU on my channel. Three. Feel that pellet home there. And that's the beauty of it. Feel it into the breech. Four. Check out the skirt, looking good. Five. Here we go. Concentration again. 6. Okie dokie. LGU performing brilliantly. Yeah, it's a great rifle. It really is. Like I say, 177 caliber, and the action is just, yeah, it's just it is a tuned rifle. It just feels so short and snappy, precise. A little bit of recoil there. The weight really helps, as I think I've mentioned before. It does for static target shooting. But the weight is over. What have I got in the bag? Empty. So let's have a little transfer. Put that down nice and carefully there, like that. Here it is. Before I get it out, again, this is my rifle. I've had this rifle for quite some time. So all good and fair here. Here we go. It is a SMK, an SMK, an SMK, what is it again? SYNSG. All the letters, all the good letters. There it is. It's in the synthetic stock. And for time constraints again, I will do probably a little separate video on this rifle. Like I said, I've had it for quite some time. I bought it for the fiber optic sights, True Glow fiber optics. If you can see that in this light anymore. But yeah, here it is. So a bit of a change to, you know, the usual BSAs and Virax. SMK. So 3-9x40 scope again. So it's, you know, doing entry level. Nico Sterling Game King. Set on 9 times. 177. It likes these pellets as well. The JSB exact air belows 8.44s. You know, so it likes those. Let's get into it. And what I will say straight away is, rather than tapping the barrel, I've learned that this has got a really secure lockup. It really does, even though I've had it quite a while. And I find if I just break it over my leg there, it's better than trying to slap that barrel open. Yeah. So we'll get into it, like I say. Well, before I load, it's got a sprung ball detent. You know, so it's a bit different to the BSAs and the Virax. Apart from, I think, the HW30 and the 99 does the ball. Put it in the comments. So anyway, it's very secure lockup. Pellet, here we go. So into the barrel, lovely. It's got an automatic safety catch that pops out the back. I just need to move the old Walther over there. Stay there. Automatic safety. And let's get into it quick anyway. We'll talk. The light is fading. So get a comfy position. Safety is off. 6 shots. Now what I forgot to do is automatically compensate for the range there. So I think I'll carry on like this for 6. Time's not with us today. So I'll make it a fair test, my old science teacher, by doing probably now 6 where I've already aimed, and then I'll aim off for the range with another 6 to make it fair, because I do have a lot more practice with this than this, so that should make it a fair test. Here we go. Two. So what I'm going for today is group sizes, is what I'm going for. So yeah, sizes of the groups, 40 meters, Canon entry level, very entry level really, break barrel, compete anywhere close, come anywhere close to a high-end underlever, you know, if you are rested target shooting. And 40 meters, I think that's a good test. Not going to mess about at closer ranges. Let's go straight to the 40, you know. So here we go. Shot number 2. Two stages on the trigger, but whether it's a pseudo again or whether it acts on the sears, I don't know. I've not taken it to pieces. I've not been able to find out from anywhere. So maybe you can put it in the comments. But like I say, it's got the automatic safety. And the trigger's good. I mean, for the price point, the trigger is very good. Definitely not throwing me off at all. 3. Check the skirt. Straight from the tin, but want to make sure keep this test as fair as I can between the two without being in a lab and with time constraints. 4. Five. And I will bring the target card down and show you it, so you will see the target card and the results. All right, talking and shooting is a tricky thing, you know. Okay. 6. All right. I'm going to now compensate for the range. It's about a mil dot, roughly, very roughly to be honest, but it'll give me a good aiming point again, so not in between. This is just a, you know, a standard mil dot, nothing in between. So let's go for 1 mil dot. 1. Shot number 2. What do you think of the rifle so far? I mean, it's a lovely stock. I love the shape of it. You know, it's got that like a full bore flow to it, like a stalking rifle or something like that. And for synthetic stocks, it really is a decent one. But I'll look to do a proper video on this standalone, because it's a good rifle. Three. Yeah, it takes some to break it open, which is good for a break barrel. 4. 5. 6. Here we go. Okay, so there's plenty of shots for this one, isn't it? Interesting down there. Looking forward to showing you. And let's see if a low end entry level can compete with the high end. Yeah, I'm going to go get that target card, so see you in a moment. Right, I've got the card. Oh, not revealing it yet, but here we go. Ready? How about that? Yeah, I will put a photo in the community section of the channel, the post section, in that section. So we've got the LGU went first, 40 meters, a decent group. I think maybe just one little flyer there you can see on the LGU. And then over to the SYN SG. Answers on a postcard if you know what that all stands for. But here we go. That was the first group. Yeah. And then I compensated. As you can see, like I said, it was just a rough pick in the mill dots. They went high. But first group, second group, I would say that the LGU was the clear winner. That is a tighter group, even though a bit of a flyer. It could have been the wind. I think it was, it was blowing them a little bit over to the right there anyway. Could have got up, don't know. But there we go. And SYN SG, it's a pretty decent group, that is. Pretty decent. And then, of course, gave it the opportunity to improve itself. Because like I said, I've not had as much practice with that one as the LGU. And yeah, I got a bit of a tighter group going on there. Yeah, for sure. So, it did well. LGU the clear winner, but SYN SG, it did well. It did do well. So, like I said, I'll put a photo in the the community and the post section. But yeah, I think that was an interesting experiment, really, between the two. And tell me what you think in the comments, But yeah, makes a change, doesn't it? So hopefully you enjoyed that. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I'm on my way to new equipment. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that Airgun Chronicle. On to the next one, hopefully soon. Cheers.